not for pregnant, it says to use protection. I love going around this way because it's just like a little bit more quiet. So beautiful out there. So my loves, welcome back to my channel. Hope everyone is doing well. Back home, back in Bali. I can't remember if I actually wrapped up my trip, but I'll do that in a second. But it does feel really, really good to be home. I have an exciting couple of days coming up. There is a fair bit happening. Firstly, I'm getting my ears pierced. Finally. I have been planning to re-pierce my thirds for dead set probably 4 years now. Like honestly, so long. They closed over just on this side, not this one. So I need to re-pierce that, and then I'm gonna get another piercing. I'll show you guys later. So I'm gonna be doing that within the next couple of days. Tomorrow have a very exciting event. So Chin Chin, it's a beautiful brand here in Bali. It's actually really well known, but they do manufacture and ship from here in Bali. They are coming over tomorrow and we're doing a little bit of a spritzer, like a girls' afternoon. And TAHLIAXO, which is my favorite Mexican, like I've mentioned it to you guys definitely over here before. It's actually the only Mexican that I really genuinely like in Bali. I felt like we were lacking, like all of the regulars that people go to, like I just do not like the food. This place is so good. So they're gonna be catering. They also have a club that's just opened up and they are gonna be doing like the cocktails and stuff. So we're gonna have people in here setting up. The girls will all be like outside here, kind of like my birthday, like that sort of energy. Won't be as many people as my birthday, but it will be like the same sort of vibe. So very excited for that. We have the florist coming tomorrow at 10 a.m. and then the staff from the restaurant will be coming. The girls from Chin Chin will be coming, and yeah, it kicks off at 4 p.m. Please cross your fingers. Like obviously when you watch this, it's going to be over anyway, but cross your fingers and your toes that the weather is good, because it has been perfect recently. It has been so beautiful. I got back from Sumatra 2 days ago now. I was supposed to shoot yesterday. Couldn't shoot because it was raining. Today it's like super overcast. It's like just very, very overcast. So I'm like, I don't actually know what's doing Bali. It's May now. This is not what we're up to. So cross your fingers that that's good tomorrow, because it will be so nice if it's like a beautiful afternoon for the girls, and like the sunsets here are just like chef's kiss. So fingers crossed. But today I'm about to head to the beach. I mean, the weather's like not great. It's a little bit touch and go. So we'll see how we go down there. But Casey's here, she's just upstairs, and we are doing like a little bit of shooting today, just getting a few pickies. This outfit, I'm obsessed. This bikini is absolutely stunning. Like, you're probably all thinking it because I cannot keep my eyes off this color. It is so, so beautiful. And just the top, like it's just such a flattering top. I do not know how I haven't worn this brand sooner. It's Monday Swim. I'm sure you guys have heard of them. They are crazy popular, but I've literally never ever worn them before until now, because it's such a big brand. They have so many different options. Like I'm pretty sure in this colorway there was about 6 different types of tops and like 6 different types of bottoms. And then I've got their sarong. So gorge, I love, and their little bag as well. So beautiful, guys. Stunning. Anyway, I'm gonna head to the beach now. Oh my god, I might give you guys a little update. So if you watched my last video, when I was in Sumatra, I got a tomcat burn. Here she is. This is the state of her. Hopefully you guys can see properly. So tomcat burn, if you guys aren't familiar, it is, when I posted on Instagram the other day, and I was like, guys, what do you think this is? I've been swimming heaps. Could it be like sea lice or something? Like obviously it doesn't look like sea lice, but I genuinely had no idea. I wasn't like thinking of tomcat burn just because I had been in the water heaps, and usually they're like in trees and like bushes and whatnot. Anyway, when I realized, I'm like, oh my god, that is 100% a tomcat burn. It's the exact like stripe of one, the same coloring and everything. And apparently the trees kind of like near where I was, not really where I was hanging out most of the time, but I'd spent a little bit of time in there just because I was like on the sand and the beach, like basically the whole trip. There's a few tomcats in there apparently. Basically, it's this bug. It has like this like prong. Like Google it if you want to see what it looks like. They're ugly and scary. And when they're squished or like bothered, I think, they let out a toxin, like they let out a poison, and it sort of just brushes past you. Like you don't get bitten by them or anything, it just turns into like a burn. But I think what my saving grace was, because they usually like blister, bubble, they're really itchy, like sore, all of that. I can't feel it at all. Like it's not bothering me in the slightest. It's not itchy, it hasn't bubbled, it hasn't blistered, and it's been like 3 days now since I got it, or maybe 4 days actually. It was the second last day before I left Sumatra is when it happened, and it has blistered, so I think fingers crossed it's not, but I think my saving grace was that I was in the water heat, so I think I washed off the toxins straight away, well like the majority of the toxins, because it hasn't gotten worse, so thank goodness. I also got some cortisone cream, and I've just been rubbing that on like twice a day. So if ever it happens to you, get cortisone cream, wash it off. Don't like touch and rub anywhere else because you can transfer it. So just like shower straight away. But the thing is, you don't actually know straight away. It doesn't come up for like 12 or 24 hours after. Yeah, that's the Tomcat update. Guys, a little sneaky peeky of what I'm wearing tomorrow. I'm also doing a reel as well. So I'm actually creating a reel for Chin Chin. Stunning. So even though it is cloudy and quite average of a day, it still looks gorge. So we're gonna go down, just down to this little beach here. I've got my Archies on because they're so good to walk in. Like they feel like they've really padded for a pair of thongs, and they actually match, which is cute. Guys, so it's actually so beautiful down here. I really can't see anything right now. I'm actually gonna go for a swim because it is seriously so beautiful. This is the bikinis again, just so you can see. Downstairs, so beautiful out there, like wow. Anyway guys, I've got a new TV show. It's absolutely crazy. It's called Mob Life. We also have been watching You. That's our next watch. So it is the day of the little spritzer that Chin Chin and myself were doing. I have had my hair down, as you can see. Went to the gym this morning, just did my usual regular things. Did some makeup, and everyone is sort of starting to get ready here now. We have the florists here, and then there's some more people coming to set up like some decals, like pop some decals on the windows. So they'll be here soon. And then I think at about 2:30-ish, that's when the catering is going to arrive. So this is my little comfy outfit for today. This skirt is White Fox, it's a little sport. TAHLIAS 20 for the Princess Polly code, and then White Fox is TAHLIAXO. I'm gonna head downstairs now, do a little bit more, but I might show you the flowers because they look so stunning. Remember how yesterday I said to you guys that it has been really crappy weather? touch wood, like I don't want to speak through, but it's really cloudy outside, but it's still like bright and nice. So currently we have the flowers all going down, all of the green, like this is just so beautiful. Alright guys, I'm ready, and this is what I'm going to go with. I was actually just filming a video because I was torn out of 2 outfits, but I've chosen, and I'm going to go with this white one. I feel like it's stunning. It's so beautiful, and it's like perfect for Casa as well, so I'm very excited to wear it. So this is part of Chin Chin's High Summer collection that is just launched. I popped on these little earrings here, and then just some gold jewelry. I think I'm going to do a gold clutch. Let me just find. I had a few options, but maybe one of you guys. I wish you guys could answer me, but I mean, that's a bit aggressive, isn't it? I think that's a little bit too much, and it's like too gold as well. This is really cute. It definitely like dresses it up a little bit more, but it's quite cute. Or I could just not really wear a clutch while I'm here at Casa because I don't need one. And then we are going out after, so we're going to Club Carazon. I think I mentioned that a little bit earlier, and I could wear this. I think that would be cute because of this little gold detail. I'm excited to see the girlies and just have a beautiful girls' afternoon. Cream bee bagel. Yeah. But can I get a side of tomato and just cut it thinly, like thinly sliced? And then also a side of grilled chicken. Are we getting pancakes?
Yeah.
Okay. Should we get the same ones? They were good.
Yeah, for sure. What should we get? Yeah.
I reckon the same, mate. Just go one more time, then we'll try something else.
The sun musk.
Oh, but can we get maple syrup instead of golden syrup? No, it was chocolate one. It was the Yesness.
Oh, was it?
Sorry. Can we get the Yesness?
Cancel the pisang mask.
Yeah. So the Yesness, and with the Yesness, can we get maple syrup instead of golden syrup also, please? A bit of extra chocolate on the extra chocolate. And I might get a drink as well, please. What did you get, babe? Did you get a coffee? Yeah. I might just get a soda water, please.
Soda water?
Yeah, thank you. Okay, that just looks like heaven. Like, that is delicious. And this roast chicken is so good as well. I popped chicken on one of them. I actually prefer it without the chicken just because that's my favorite combination ever. But I'm trying to get my protein, obviously. So I put some chicken on and then I have the rest of the chicken by itself. And then we move over here for dessert. So good. I thought you were going to go full hand.
I was going to the back then, I realized.
You freaked out when I saw the camera. What's it like?
Better roll up.
Yeah, you have to, and you need to get this part here. Like, that's where it's full. You just got basically the... Oh. Dude, where did you put that? Did you even... That's like cream bun guy. I need to tag him in this so you can see it. That was seriously impressive. So current situation is need to do a bit more research on the pool that we're going to get. I think that I know the company that I'm going to go with. If we go through with it, I'll definitely let you guys know. It's called a precast pool, and that's the type of pool that we're going to use. We don't have a huge yard. I'll zoom in a little so you guys can see a bit of what they have on their website, showing some of the pools that they've done. They do look really good. So the type of pool that we're going to use is a precast pool. It's going to be a rectangle one. It's not going to be a round one like that. The house has been designed as like a family home, and I think A, it's so important to have a pool in a family home these days, and B, it's also important to have a yard for kitties, you know, animals, whatever it might be. So I have a little bit of a yard, a little bit of a pool, a little bit of a like tiled deck situation. And yeah, these ones look really, really good. So simple drop-in precast pool is kind of like what we're after. I'll go into more detail, but yeah, I'm sort of just deciding. This company was on the block. That's what they used, and they've got like 4 different options. So I'm gonna do a bit more research into that right now. Sorry, let's please ignore all that on the floor. I just honestly cannot be bothered to pick it up before I film, but this is the outfit. Isn't it so cute? The shorts sit at like a really, really good length. They're just like a really cute mini, and I love the style of the top. Love a mustard color, mustard with like browns and like bags like this. And this tortoiseshell, like I feel like that color combination is just so cute. So this is the outfit anyway. I'm just gonna do a little bit of work right now. I need to do a few things on my laptop. I need to edit 2 TikToks, and then we are going to head to the beach. I also need to go and get peanut butter, honey. By the way, guys, I don't actually like the honey in Indonesia. I've never found a honey that I really like. There's one from this one place that I go to and it's decent, but to be honest, I buy honey in Australia and I bring it back over. I feel like our honey just slaps, but we've actually run out right now. So I'll go get some more, and then yeah, whenever I'm back in Australia, I'll buy a couple of bottles or tubs. Isn't that just so funny? But I guess we are very lucky that we do go back and forth to Australia, so we have the opportunity to bring things over here that we sort of like miss from home. So yeah, honey, and I also do like the like organic type of peanut butters that we do have in Australia as well, but we've run out of our Oz ones, so I am going to go get another one of those. What else is there? I think I need some chia seeds. It's probably it. I'm going to go to a health food shop. Also, Oura ring update before I go downstairs. I have not, like, it hasn't been bothering me, which is really great. I thought that it might bother me just because I don't really wear any jewelry permanently apart from my bangle. There's also like a what's that little one called? A permanent bracelet, like teensy tiny. I wear this necklace all the time, and then I have a little pair of earrings to match this necklace, and I do wear those all the time. Aside from that, I don't actually wear like other jewelry permanently, but it hasn't been bothering me. It does get a little bit annoying on the bike, which is really interesting. It just must be the way that I grip the handles. It doesn't bother me at nighttime, and I'm really, really enjoying it. It's super interesting I think the most interesting thing for me is my sleep. Like, I'm really enjoying seeing how my sleep was. The Natural Cycles app, I'm not really sure what, like, I don't know. I think it must just be like getting to know me, because the past like 4 or 5 days, it's been saying not fall pregnant. It says to use protection, and it has my temperature, so it checks my temperature, and when it sees my temperature, it considers it to see protection. But I think it's just saying that because it doesn't actually, like, I haven't had a cycle whilst using it. It is weird though, because I did input my last periods, and I did input my ass like ovulation, so it should technically know that, but I don't know, we'll see. I do have my period today, so I know that I technically shouldn't need to be using protection at all right now, and also the like days leading up to my period, just because I'm not ovulating, it's well away from when I am ovulating. So according to my Flow app, they say it's low chances of being pregnant, whereas the natural cycle says use protection. So I don't know, unless they always just say use protection and then they say when it is high chances, maybe they say high chances of falling pregnant, but that doesn't make sense, because I think the whole point of using natural cycles is that you don't need to use protection. That is your protection. I don't know. Maybe you guys know more about it than me. Let me know if you use natural cycles. Let me know if you use Flow, or I don't know, have any information about it. But yeah, so far so great with the Oura ring. It doesn't tell me anything about stress levels, but I think that it only registers your stress if you have a highly stressful time within the day. Maybe I haven't had any of those. I mean, I haven't been stressed at all, but I would think that it would be considered stress if you were doing like a really high intense workout, which I have been. So I'm not too sure. Maybe they're really good at working out whether it is a workout and whether it is stress, which is, I mean, that's great. But the reason why I thought that it would do that is because Jake has a Whoop, and when he's going through a stressful time, it does register that, and it has like its peaks and whatever, and it does pick up that he is having a stressful situation when he's in the gym. So I don't know, all learning things, but it's nice that we're both doing it right now, because he only got the Whoop like about a week before me, so we're both sort of like learning all these things about our body and whatever. And you know, we live a healthy lifestyle, we eat healthy, we go to the gym every single day, when I say eat healthy, it's not 24/7 healthy. We definitely treat ourselves. We eat balanced, I should say. And yeah, we rarely drink alcohol. So I think this was like the next step for us, sort of like looking into things like a little bit more in like a healthy kind of way, I should add as well. So yeah, loving it. Absolutely loving it. So nice, guys. Come down to Dreamland and it's high tide. I love going like, so this is the other end of Dreamland. I love coming around this way because it's just like a little bit more quiet. And then if you walk back around that way, like that's the main entrance to Dreamland. I don't know if you've noticed, but we've barely come to the beach since we've moved, honestly, because our pool's just too good and we love just spending time at Casa Sue's. Driving me crazy. I don't know why they're so dry. My skin feels really dry, like my face feels dry, and my lips feel dry. I had a meeting this morning with the cabinetry people in Australia for the renovation. I also did a little bit of stuff on my phone. Oh my gosh, I forgot to tell you guys the other day. So we nearly had our first like problemo. I almost ordered the wrong size of bathtub. Like I didn't order it, so it wasn't a problem. But I looked at this invoice so many times and I don't know why, I just forgot to measure the bathtub. Just sharing this with you guys because I want to share like heaps of this journey. I measured all my other stuff, but I don't know why I didn't measure the bathtub. I was just like, oh, there's just this one bathtub that I wanted. They only had one size option. So I was like, yeah, boom, that's perfect. But then I realized we turned our bathtub to the side. So the bathroom is actually really quite big. It has a double shower. So if you can envision that, that's how wide it is. So I just thought it would be fine for the bathtub. However, what we know is that we don't just assume. So the bathtub, there is 1 centimeter on both sides of the bathtub, if I got that specific one. When I went back and looked at it, it actually was a pretty big bathtub. Like it wasn't a regular size or a small size or whatever. It was actually a little bit oversized. So it makes sense that it doesn't fit. The one that I'm getting is just a tiny little bit smaller. There's just like a little bit of a gap on either side now, but it was literally 1 centimeter. Like it probably would fit, but it would just look stupid. It would just be right up against the walls. And I was like about to pay this invoice and so lucky that I didn't. So that was, yeah, a few days ago. Outfit this morning, I threw over chores. gone a bright pink, and then this is kind of like a charcoaly color. I was vibing wearing like mix and match at one situation, but I don't really so much. I never wear mix and match. I don't know why I felt like it this morning. Actually, I do, sorry. I couldn't find the matching top to these shorts. So yeah, I just love this color of short. So nice. So I just chucked it on with this top, and that's what we're doing. I was gonna make the fruit tingle, but I'm going to make the mango passion fruit. I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna head to the gym. No, wait, sorry, let's just backspace a little bit. I have to give you a wrap up of a couple of days ago. So much fun. The event was actually really, really good. So it has been 2 days now. I didn't really vlog much yesterday. It was a bit of a slow day yesterday. I potentially might have had my first hangover of 2025. I wasn't hungover, but I just was like, a little bit, like I was just like tired, and I had a headache all day, so I guess that's hungover actually. I did drink a lot, which is quite unlike me, but everyone was vibing, everyone was having such a good time. Wow, something is stuck to my eye, it's like stuck to my contact. Everyone was vibing, everyone was having a really good time. We had the cocktails, then we moved on to the Santai, the seltzers, these ones. So good. We had them at my 30th birthday, if you guys remember. These are really good seltzers if you come to Bali. It's a Bali brand. So then we moved on to those, and then we went to the club and had a couple more drinks. I think I only had like 1 or 2 drinks there because I was like, I can't keep going. The food was great, the setup was great, the florals were great. Everyone looked really beautiful, and it just was really nice. So I'm really glad that Chin Chin suggested that to me, and I'm really glad that I went ahead and did it because it was really, really fun. So then, yeah, the next day I was a little bit on the slow side, didn't really do too much. Going to the gym now. Oh, and also that was because it was a Saturday, it was on a Friday, so Saturday was the next day. That's the first time I think since probably maybe like 8 months ago that I haven't done the Saturday class at Bamboo. So as you guys know, it's like a hard class. It's like super intense. Unless I'm away, obviously. I've done it every single Saturday. I just love starting my weekends like that. But because I was a little bit dusty, I didn't do the 9 AM class. I'm so excited. I feel like I'm a really good sleeper, but I probably could be getting more, I don't know, like an hour extra sleep or 30 minutes extra sleep. So it would be good to see all that. And then it also will check, wow, this is running out of batteries. You definitely need to put new batteries in there. I'm gonna pre-workout, mango passion fruit flavor today. Tahlia 15 is my code as per usual. And active is Tahlia 10. I'm gonna head to the gym now, and then I will chat with you guys when I get home. Beautiful little day. Looks gorgy out there. So bedrooms are ready for the girls. I mean, they're always ready and clean to go for people to stay. They should be here in maybe an hour's time. I actually don't know who's staying in what room. I think Steph and Sophia stayed in this room when the girls were here for my birthday. So maybe Verity will stay in this room and Steph will stay down the other end in my like wardrobe room. And then that's our bedroom through there. So obviously no one's gonna be in that room. It's quite windy today. I don't know if you can see the trees out there, but yeah, it's super windy. This little situation here, I've never chatted to you guys about it, but I always was gonna make it a little bit of a book nook, but I never actually finished and completed it. So now it just chills. We've just got a chair here and we just have some plinths and yeah, like a vase situation. But it was supposed to be a book nook. That vase wasn't actually going to go there, and yeah, the idea was to just like have a little sit. It's really nice sitting here because you can look out that window. You open up that sliding door and it lets in heaps of breeze, so it's actually really nice just like chilling in this little spot. But yeah, that's all she is for now. Bit going on in this room though, because I have been filming in here, so I need to pack away those clothes. I actually need to sit down and do a little bit of work at my desk, so I will do that, clean up my makeup desk, and then I think maybe Steph and Erica might stay in here, but again, I have no idea. We will see what they decide when they get here. Home from the gym now, guys. I probably actually shouldn't be sitting in the lounge just because my activewear would be absolutely filthy. Good session this morning. So it was, oh my gosh, there is big fly sitting on like the windowsill on the outside. I thought it was a spider though. Session was good. We did, well I should say, we did hip thrusts, we did some lunge movements, we did some B stands, RDLs. Yeah. On my way home, I went and got some cuddles from Rocky and Van, but Rocky actually wasn't there, it was just Van. So I just got little baby cuddles, he's so cute. And home now, I'm gonna have a shower. I just wanted to check in with you guys. I wanna see what my ring picked up from my exercise. So the first day I used it, it picked up only on half of my exercise, which is really strange because it was like a weight session, but my heart rate still would have been high. So I don't know why it didn't pick up like the whole session, but that was, to be fair, the first day of me using it. So I think it's just like, sort of like, you know, getting used to me. So it says 6 activities detected. I'm gonna detect these. I didn't do it yesterday actually. Maybe strength training, 10:40. Yep, so that was definitely today. More activity details, aura canal, track route. So I think once I put in a bunch of my workouts, it'll probably like pick up exactly what it was and add in the information, kind of adding the information for me. Confirm yesterday's activities. Yes, please. So yesterday I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 activities it detected. How was there so many? What was the nighttime activity? Oh my God, sex. That is so funny. It detected us having sex last night. I burnt 83 calories. There you go. And it picked up 256 calories at 11:36. So the 11:36 would have definitely been when I was filming. So I had to film a workout yesterday. I was filming a reel for Bo and T. So I filmed that. So I burned a lot of calories doing that. I just don't know why the morning, it popped up as HIIT training, which it was. So I'll confirm that was HIIT. But it just, I don't know, it doesn't really seem like I burned as much calories as what I should have. 9:21. I wonder if it actually says like sex as an option. It doesn't. That's interesting. I thought that they would. Paddle, pickleball, so many different activities. Maybe I just count it as other. Cool. Anyway, I'm gonna have a shower. Actually, sorry, before I have a shower, I just saw this parcel arrived. Look, the label dropped off some pieces. So exciting. I'm actually working with Flip this month, which is really exciting. Not on YouTube, but I am working with them over on Instagram for one of their new collections. So I don't actually know if I can even show any of this to you guys. I'm not going to show it properly, but honestly, their pieces are so beautiful. Pretty exciting as well, working with 2 of my favorite. I'd probably say they definitely would be my favorite, easily actually, my favorite clothing brands in Bali. So Flip the Label and Chin Chin, obviously, as you guys know. I've worked with both of them this month, which is really exciting. Flowers are still kicking. They're kind of dying, but they've lasted well. The orchids were so cute. They spray painted them gold. And this is the beautiful day. I'm gonna open up these sliding doors because I'm gonna go out and do a little bit of phone work on the daybed, get like 2 hours of vitamin D, I'm gonna say, maybe an hour and a half, have a little swim, and yeah, do a heap of work out there. I'm actually gonna finish this video off here though now, guys, because I am not really getting up to too much exciting today or tomorrow. And then I have some of my girlfriends flying in from Australia, which is so exciting. Thank you guys for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next week. Bye.